Hello everyone, in this video we are going to work out how to calculate tips. So here it says your restaurant bill comes to $77.85. How much should you leave for a 20% tip? What we're going to do here is we're going to solve this two different ways. First thing we're going to do is we're going to estimate, and I'll go over that in just a moment, and we'll see how close we get to the exact answer. So let's work out the estimating part first. Let's take $77.85 and we're going to round it to $80, to the nearest $10th dollar. Remember in percent shortcuts, finding 1%, 10%, 50%, I'll drop a link in the description for that video too. Remember when you're estimating, or rather when you're calculating those percent shortcuts, let's start by finding 10% of 80. Remember your decimal point for this value is right here because this is 80 whole dollars. Moving your decimal point to the left one spot is the same as finding 10% of that number. So 10% of $80 is $8. This is 10%. Since we want to find 20%, we're going to double this amount. So 20% is going to equal twice as much as this, or $16. Now when we calculate the exact amount, we should be within the vicinity of $16. We shouldn't be too far off. So let's calculate this. We're finding 20% of $77.85. One thing you can also do is find 10% of $77.85 and then double that answer. When you calculate this value, you're going to get $15.57. So we're not too far off from our estimate that we made earlier. The exact answer here would be $15.57. This is a nice little trick to learn when you're ever sitting down in a restaurant and figuring out how much to leave for a tip. And then if you're leaving 20%, you can calculate sometimes larger values or sometimes smaller values, but your answer for this problem would be $15.57. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you later.